NCPS Boxing News with Ofacio Falcon. How are you? How's everything?
Everything's great, thank God. I just finished weighing in. I came in way below what I thought I was going to come in. They told me the contract weight was 131. I came in at 129. I feel great. This camp is amazing. I'm looking forward to putting on the show tomorrow night.
Hey, you already passed this test because eventually it's something that is being required in order to make that fight happen. Eventually put in the hard work and all of that. Talking about that, what makes you to pursue greatness in your career?
My family. That's my motivation in life. I do everything for my family. Whether you guys know me in real life, everything I do is for my family, and this fight is nothing different. It's strictly business, and I'm going in there to win because that's the only thing that's going to get me in another position, to put my family in position to win in life. So that's my motivation.
Exactly. Then it comes to a lot of sacrifices and a lot of efforts to do. And I'm glad that you speak about it because sometimes it's kind of rare that the fighters, they let enough, of course, to the fight fans, but eventually you're putting your example and everything like that.
Absolutely. There's more to boxing than just boxing. There's more than just training. There's things that happen outside the ring that nobody knows about. There's family. There's a lot of things that go into boxing, so don't knock boxing, bro. Like, come on. I respect everybody that gets in there. Whether you win, lose, draw, don't matter. Every fighter comes there, they train their ass off, and they fight. And anybody that steps in that ring, you got balls, you have to have heart.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to see an average person get in there and do what we do.
I agree with you. So much respect, for yourself and also for your opponent. And I always gonna mention this,
absolutely. Respect to him and everybody else out there.
Both, I want from both of you, regardless who wins, who loses, to come out safety because at the end,
go back to our families. That's the most important thing. Thank God.
I know it's now we're gonna jump in the welterweight division with one question. Adrien Broner, Mr. Cobbs, how did you see that fight?
I might be a little biased because when I was younger, Adrien Broner was one of my favorite fighters. I love how flashy and flamboyant he is and the way he let his hands go. If he comes to this fight and lets his hands go, I got Adrien Broner all the way. But if he was playing around, I don't know Adrien Broner like that, so I wouldn't say he was. But if he was playing around, and getting caught up in life again, then I would say Cobbs. But I got Adrien Broner.
Definitely, it's a fight that it's intriguing because.
Be a good fight. And honestly, this is a good comeback fight for Adrien Broner too. So it's going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to watching it tonight.
Hey, definitely. It's intriguing because we will know if Adrien Broner is still got it. With all due respect to him, I know he's the type of fighter that he's really focused, and he brings excitement. And every time that he comes in the press conference and all of that, so we already seen that. That it was kind of entertaining, both of them, but yeah. I think that was for
I think this was super entertaining. The way that Cobbs went to his open workout and he was talking shit, I think it was amazing. It got me wanted to watch because I didn't even know they were fighting at first. So I'm intrigued.
Hey, I'm pretty sure we stay tuned. What is coming out from this fight, and eventually yourself as well. I can't leave this interview without asking this question. Now we see MMA fighters, from the UFC and all of that. What's your thoughts when you see, fighters like, with all due respect to Masvidal and NateDiaz, that eventually they're gonna have a fight.
In boxing?
In boxing, yes.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we're all fighters at the end of the day. We all train, we all fight. The only difference is a different sport, but ain't nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. They're bringing in a new crowd to boxing, the same way boxers would bring if we were to come over and bring a new crowd to MMA. And in our reality, if you really think about it, MMA fighters need boxing because that's one of the arts of MMA. They bring that into the ring. That's like some know boxing and jiu-jitsu, some know boxing and, I don't know, kickboxing.
Exactly.
So it's just another element to their game. And if they could come into the boxing ring and perform in front of a boxer and they're doing great and winning, then what's wrong with it? It's just another sport.
Yes, it is, and I think it's great for the sports because, like you just mentioned, they might gonna bring the crew from the UFC,
Absolutely.
MMA, in order, and exactly more eyes on the boxing and things like that. And I think
Mayweather and McGregor was one of the most sold pay-per-views ever, and that's only because McGregor's fans and Mayweather. It can't just be Mayweather's fans, So I think it went both ways.
Exactly. Any words, a message, before we wrap up this interview for the fight fans and everyone?
Tomorrow night. There's a couple of great fights that night, including my own. And we're all going to go in there and put on for the Puerto Rican crowd. God willing, we all come out victorious. And everybody comes out the ring safe and sound. We all put on a great show for all of our Puerto Rican fans.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, with us, Team Sniper, Falcon. Thanks for everything. God bless you.
Thank you.